Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out and chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Heat, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course the Knicks, a couple spots down.
I think for the Heat, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's MP in at the point guard position. And for New York, Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the center position. Outside Hart. Here's Clarkson, banked it in off the glass.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
And so MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat, and it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Knifing to the rim with ease, Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me.
Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. BA?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Here's Brunson following the three-point basket by Miami. Can cash in the 10-footer. And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Shams, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded backcourt rotations.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available, but we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of this. The ability to play both ends is a big part of this. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
Now here's Jaquez. From deep, MP. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Hey, everybody's got a three-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Hart. Pass to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Rebound Miami. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Powell for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Brunson against Adebayo. Good D by Adebayo.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players to the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
And so it's New York with it, following the three-point basket by Miami. And it's Brunson missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
From deep, MP. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
with a screen on Hero. Clarkson for three. The rebound by MP.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Back to Hero for three. He's off on that one. Knicks trail by 8. To the paint. It's stolen by Jaquez. MP outside. Fires for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 12. And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Powell. And it's Wiggins in for MP. .150. Towns is checked in for Yabusele. Miami also changing it up. Fontecchio's checked in for Jaquez. Powell comes in for Adebayo. And MP subbed in for Hero. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. Landry Shamet is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And it's Bird missing. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Kolek. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Towns down low. Pounded by Wiggins. McBride drops in the three. McBride's got 6 points.
And you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Brian, back over to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, VA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Shamet. Back to McBride. Towns with the ball. Fontecchio's there. Easy work inside for Towns.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Clarkson's checked in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Kuller. Miami also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Fontecchio. And Tyler Hero's subbed in for Norman Powell. Back to Hero. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Here's Brunson. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Ware. Heat leading by 11. MP outside. Pass to Ware. Clock at 6. Hero for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Brunson rushes in. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Wiggins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Bird, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Fontecchio's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. .146 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Hart. Now Clarkson. 15 in his last outing. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Boy, the size of Robinson is tough to get out and guard. I mean, he knows that and drew the defender in tight. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Powell comes in for Fontecchio. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, BA. I'm going to run, but we'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
First free throw is good. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Powell. 4-3. Hart pulls it in.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And the Knicks miss again. Miami leading by 15. Here's Bird. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. His first shot attempt. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby passes to Hart. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Hart. Clarkson's got 6 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat out in front. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So it's Miami now. 13-point lead. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Hero in at the 2. Now here's Clarkson. And here's Brunson from the arc. He buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
Jaquez, the pass to Bird. The 3 is up. Oh, a silky 3 from MP. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Now here's Hero. He's got 9. Got it! Bam!
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns can't get it to go. Miami leading by 15. Jaquez, the pass to MP. Powell outside. Back to MP. Pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Powell's shot is off. New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you guys.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside. Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Outside Hart. Here's Clarkson. Yep, count it. Clarkson's got 8 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. 17 points was their biggest margin. Powell finds MP. The 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Over MP. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Hart. Hart's got his third assist of the night. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Powell. MP up top. Brunson defending. Bird passes to Hero. And the Heat, another three.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 16.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
MP scanning the floor. Here's Hero. And it's Miami with another.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Knicks trail by 16. Hart with a screen on MP. And here's Brunson from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Hero. Now Powell. Anunoby covering. Powell passes to Bird. Takes the three. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Outside Hart. Clarkson against Hero. Now here's Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Brunson missing again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Jaquez. Now MP. Back to Jaquez. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. MP way outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hart passes to Brunson. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. To the inside. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. Looking to win the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive too.
The first one falls. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Clarkson. In the summer of 24, Jalen...
Come on, box him out. Set up.
Knicks trail by 18. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Towns. Pass to Kolek. The 3-ball connects from downtown.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Here's MP. Adebayo. Back to MP. It's stolen. It's stolen by MP. Here's Shamet. Pass to Kolek. Towns outside. With the floater. Here's McBride. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Kolek. Pass to Robinson. Down low. Picked it. Now here's MP. Here's Adebayo. Good work there as it goes. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Up top, Robinson. Hounded by Adebayo. Towns outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Shamet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Heat leading by 14. It's Wiggins on the wing. And here's MP from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Kolek. Here's Towns. Outside McBride. There's the triple. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Here's Bird. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Shamet. Towns on a screen. Fires from deep. Shamet, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the middle. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A big group substitution here for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Clarkson's checked in for Kolek. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Miami also changing it up. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Ware. Norm Powell comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Hero in for Larson. Here's Brunson outside. Rebound Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. MP outside. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 38 points.
Wow. What can you say?
Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Okay, Brunson, a.k.a. JB, showing he's got some bounce, too.
Hero outside. Into the lane. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Down low. MP outside. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Hero. MP outside. From deep. Good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Well, you asked the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
A new lineup here for New York. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Jaquez. Wiggins comes in for Powell. Larson comes in for Tyler Hero.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Now here's McBride. Pass to Dadier. Robinson a screen on Wiggins. Miami making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster. And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
Takes a step back. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
One of his great attributes is Brunson is very aggressive as an offensive player. He's not ever going to let a foul keep him from doing what he wants to do.
And that one misses.
And Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example, when he speaks words of truth and passion. And his will and drive to win is infectious.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished. Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Fontecchio. Wiggins looking around. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does. I think watching someone hit 50, it feels different than watching someone hit 30, right? Of course. So it's the same for me when I'm out there doing it. There's an electricity in the air, and it's a special thing for me and the team.
I think we're all feeling it, MP.
Appreciate that.
All right. Over to you, B.A.
Thanks, Dom. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.